And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. And our broadcast team tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Well, guys, in today's NBA, superstars often change teams. Commissioner Silver said, quote, used to be when someone said Larry, you'd say Boston. Magic, you'd say LA. Jordan, Chicago. But that was a different time. Now some worried about the change, but with trades bringing publicity, he said, I think we've all changed our view. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Malcolm Brogdon.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Isaiah Stewart out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Ivy. Then there's Hayes. And it's Diallo in at the small forward. And for Boston, Smart and White make up the backcourt. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. And it's Griffin in at the center position. And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star, but for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
Now here's Stewart. Pass to Ivy. Now Bagley. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And as we're halfway through the season, let's see how the power rankings are shaking out. You take a look at the Mavericks. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Seeing where Boston is, they've really found their identity as a team, managing to establish themselves as serious contenders.
Now here's White. Outside Tatum. Here's the 3. And it's Bagley with the rebound. It's stolen by Smart. Outside White. And here's Tatum. Griffin, a screen on Bagley. Out to Horford. Lets the 3 fly. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Nice to have a big man you can count on to hit that shot. Makes the offense much more diverse.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Bagley. Puts up a 3. The rebound, Celtics. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
You know, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Smart. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Milwaukee. Outside White. Back to Horford. Shoots over Stewart. He can't hit that time. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Last time they met in Detroit.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
Pass to Hayes. And here's Diallo. And here's Bagley. Defended by Griffin. 5 to shoot. Back to Diallo. 4-3.
Yeah, with his length and athleticism, Tatum has the tools to be a lockdown defender.
Here's White. The Pistons clear it. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
They knew that the arena would be rocking, and if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Diallo. Three-pointer. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
Now here's White. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee. Screen by Horford. White, the pass to Smart. Here's Horford, and the basket is good. Horford's got 5 now.
The value of a big man with Horford's quickness can't be overstated. He takes full advantage of the rebound opportunity.
To the middle. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Now here's White. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Tatum, shot is good.
That's what he's looking for. After 3 straight misses, finally finds the mark.
Here's Ivy. He's guarded by White. Up top, Stewart. Some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, B.A., it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You've got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
White, the pass to Smart. Let's go with a 3. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Hayes. Here's Ivy. Coming off a 22-point game against the Raptors in Toronto. To the inside. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Smart passes to White. Back to Smart. Griffin, a screen on Hayes. Griffin outside. Pass to Horford. Smart outside. Buries it from 3.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Ivy. The 3. And the Pistons, another 3. Here's White. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. From deep. And the Celtics, another 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range.
Now here's Hayes. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And here's Ivy from the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Now Smart. White on the wing. Takes a 3. Detroit with a rebound. Bagley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Ivy. Back to Hayes. Diallo with the ball. Here's Ivy. 7 points in the game. And finished off by Stewart.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
One thing to keep in mind with Marvin Bagley III, he's still so young.
It seems like he's been around forever, B.A., but he was just 19 when he was drafted, the 2nd overall pick in 2018. His averages are great when he plays, so I think we got to give the young fella a little bit of time.
Having added so much strength, Tatum can take the contact and stay balanced.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Now here's Burks. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Raptors in Toronto.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Here's Brogdon. It's a three-point game. Pass to Tatum. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Tatum's got 6.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward that makes him so tough to stop inside.
Now Burks. Wiseman, a screen on White. Here's Wiseman. Williams defending. Pass to Brogdon. And here's Horford. Tatum from long range. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now here's Burks. Screen by Wiseman. Back to Joseph. Fires the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room. Watch Malcolm.
Brogdon with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Shot from the top of the key. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Yeah, such a good-looking jumper. Nice high release. Tatum can do this all day.
And here's Burks. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he drops the first. The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Here's Brogdon. 8 points in his last time out. Pass to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Puts it up. That won't go either for Tatum.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Burks passes to Wiseman. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Williams with the screen. Brogdon against Burks. Left side Brogdon. Pass to Tatum. Clock at 4. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside, firing off his shot while drawing the foul.
And that one falls for Tatum. Ivy's checked in for the Pistons. He's perfect from the line this time. The Pistons leading. Here's Joseph. He's got 5. Fires from deep. That shot, no good. And Boston going the other way now. Here's Brogdon. And he makes it on the layup.
Well, Brogdon was not messing around there. The defense is right up on him, and he still finds the finish.
A minute and a half left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Ivy. Shot clock at 6. Outside Burks. Counted from distance. And the Pistons lead by 5.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Back to Pritchard. Williams on the wing, guarded by Wiseman. Here's Tatum. Yep, that one goes. Tatum's got 12 points.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Boston with a rebound. Right side Tatum. And that one good. And it's now just a 1-point Pistons lead.
The more strength Tatum puts on, the more effective he becomes, especially finishing through contact.
And he's going for the lob.
Easy to see why Ivy's guys lob it his way. He's fantastic at capping off alley-oops.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Brogdon against Burks. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Tatum. Deflected. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. So both teams making some changes here. And the Celtics in possession here. They trail by 3. Shot clock at 5. Williams from long range. Rebounded by Joseph. Down low. Here's Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Pistons ahead. They're up by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Here's Smart. Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. They've got Duren. Alec Burks is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Corey Joseph, and it's Hayes in at the 1.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Outside Burks. Hayes with a screen. The 11-footer gets stolen by Muscala. Here's Pritchard. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there. At 6'11", it's a short trip for Duren up to the rim, and the rookie powers it down with enthusiasm.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Pistons making a change here. Stewart's checked in.
Pistons substitution, Isaiah Stewart.
Celtics on D. 4-point game. Back to Bagley. Pass to Joseph. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Diallo. Rebounded by Brogdon.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Kicks it out to Smart. To the wing on the left. Here's Pritchard. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Muscala, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Pass to Joseph. The 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Pritchard. Outside Brogdon. Now Williams. Jacks up a 3. Boston again missing. Pass to Bagley. From downtown. Goes back up. And Stewart with a lay-in. That one's good. And it's a 9-point Detroit lead.
Nice play by Stewart. The man wins with effort.
Here's Pritchard. Back to Brogdon. Williams a screen on Diallo. Here's Brogdon. And down it goes. 2 points.
Such a cerebral player. Brogdon showing off the ability to pick apart the D in these sets.
Hayes, the pass to Diallo. Over Smart. The shot off that time. And Boston going the other way now. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. A shot, no good. Some solid defense from Stewart. Here's Diallo. Bagley, and the tip-in on the offensive boards. Bagley's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. They set a pick. Pass to Pritchard for 3. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Pritchard's got 6.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Now Bagley, covered by Muscala. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Smart. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pass to Bagley. Back to Hayes. And he lobs it up to the rim. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Griffin, he's checked in for Muscala. And it's Tatum in for Smart. Pass to Pritchard. Now here's Brogdon. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Griffin outside. Takes the 3. The rebound by Diallo. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the 2nd. Here's Joseph. And here's Bagley. Now here's Stewart. Hayes inside, working on Griffin, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Blake Griffin picks one up.
The size Hayes possesses at his position is unique. He's good at using his physical advantages. When it comes to Killian Hayes, his playmaking has never been in question, and he's worked hard to turn his jump shot into an asset.
Both good from the line that time. You know, with Hayes, it does make a big difference when his jump shot is falling, Smitty.
It does, B.A. He's such a smart distributor. If he's hitting that jumper like you talked about, the D has to respect him more. And that'll open up passing lanes and makes him even more of a dangerous point guard.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Fires the 3. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his 2nd from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
Left side, Brogdon. Pass to Pritchard. Left side, Tatum. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Diallo. The Pistons have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the 2nd. Bagley with it, hounded by Tatum. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now here's Brogdon, tightly guarded. To the wing, right side. And stolen by Hayes.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
First personal foul, third team foul.
And that one misses. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And the Pistons making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Detroit has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Hayes. Picked by Stewart. Pass finished off by Stewart.
Stewart plays his part well, rolling into a great position to get the pass, and then he scores.
White with a screen on Hayes. Pritchard. Boston, no good that time either.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Now Hayes. Pass to Ivy. The 3 is up. And the Pistons, another 3.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Griffin, a screen on Hayes. Griffin outside. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Burks. Rebounded by the Celtics. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Here's Wiseman. Uses the glass on the layup. Wiseman's got 8 points.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Boston calls timeout. Some changes for Boston. Williams comes in for Horford, and Smart subbed in for Pritchard. And a switch here also for Detroit. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. And for the Celtics, they're shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Pass to White. Back to Smart. Williams on the wing. Over Wiseman. Williams misses.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Here's Burks. They get it back. Duren with the bucket.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
White, the pass to Smart. There's Tatum with the 3. Hits the trifecta. 17 points in the game.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Here's Ivy.
My goodness!
Griffin.
Unbelievable. Ivy living that life above the rim.
Well, Grant, Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
The Celtics shooting about 41%. Smart passes to White. Hayes against Smart. It's Hayes with the rebound.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Detroit. Ivy at the line for 1.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
Horford, he's checked in for Griffin. Detroit has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Ivy. Hayes with a screen on White. Back to Hayes. Now here's Wiseman. Williams defending, and he comes up with a bucket. Wiseman's got 4 points this quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
White. And no good. And the Pistons going the other way now. They'll take on the Magic at Amway Center after this one. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Pass to Wiseman. Over Williams. And it's Wiseman missing.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
White, the pass to Horford. 1:42 left in the first half.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
There's 1:40 left in the second period. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum. Blocked again!
After a sharp first quarter, he's not shooting as well here in the second.
Inside. Here's Hayes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Daring the D to get aggressive. I like when Hayes takes initiative like this.
First one falls. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Boston. Hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Timeout called. Celtics.
Make some noise, fans. Entertainment, everyone. Come on, make some noise.
Here's Brogdon. Outside White. Back to Brogdon. To stop the run. Rebound Detroit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Burks. To the paint. Here's Duren. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
He stands 6'6". He's a combo guard. Burks is capable of handling and creating for others.
Williams, a screen on Hayes. Outside, Williams. 46 seconds left in the first half. Here's Brogdon. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You can tell Brogdon is a savvy shooter, getting it off and getting the foul call.
First free throw is good. And so Brogdon nails both of them.
They found their rhythm at the free throw line this quarter, trying hard to make up ground.
Pass to Hayes. Wiseman against Williams. Here's Duren. Back to Wiseman. Driving in. Hayes for 3. It's hauled in by White. And here are the Celtics. Rebound Detroit. Wiseman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hayes, the pass to Wiseman. Hayes with it. Burks for 3. And so it's Detroit. A huge 24-point lead for them. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, thanks so much. I'm here with Dwayne Casey. Coach, are you pleased with the aggression getting downhill?
Well, it's one thing we have to do. We have to play with some force, get to the basket, get to the paint. Our paint numbers are off the charts once we get the ball to the paint, and I thought like our guys did it tonight.
I hope they can stay in attack mode. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Alan. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Hey folks, first off, let's take a look at the overall NBA schedule on tap for tonight. The Miami Heat will go up against the Nets in Brooklyn. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
I prefer an even fight. Should be a good one.
Now, looking at the first half of play in our featured game, what a disaster it's been for the Celtics.
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. The rebounding delta has been one of the main issues for them. Probably is they're getting bullied, and I'm not sure they have the players to change that.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and White make up the backcourt, and it's Griffin in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Stewart, screen on White. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
Hayes, the pass to Bagley. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Bagley's got 8 points.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
On the wing, Tatum. Rebound, Detroit. Stewart's got rebound number 7 tonight. Detroit has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. And he gets it back. Pass to Hayes. 6 to shoot. Bagley is screen on Smart. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Second shot opportunity. Unable to get that one. And Boston going the other way now. Outside White. Now here's Smart. White with a screen on Hayes. Back to White. The kick to Tatum. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple. Tatum's got 20.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
Pass to Ivy. To the inside. White with the steal. Hayes against Smart. Buries it down low. Smart has got his 2nd bucket of the night. And what a drive that was. Replay courtesy of Mobile One.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
The Pistons have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Ivy. Hayes with a screen on White. Here's Ivy. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And with the talent and the competitiveness that Ivy has, we're going to see a lot of nights like this in his NBA career. It's just a matter of how many.
Horford outside. And here's Tatum. Stewart defends. Tatum passes to Smart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Smart has got 5 points now this quarter.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Diallo with the ball. Pass to Hayes. Here's Ivy. Back to Hayes. From behind the arc. Ivy's shot is off. Boston has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Joseph is checked in for Hayes. Here's Ivy. 18 points for him. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on White.
It's so tough to contain Ivy's young athleticism. He goes right at the defense hard and gets the contact.
The line for 2.
Good on that one. And Grant, you played on the Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players on the back end of their careers.
Griffin in the post. He's covered by Bagley. Out to Horford. The Pistons clear it.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Pass to Joseph. There's the three. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the
previous play is under review.
A lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Right now, fans. Let's get loud, fans, for Celtics Entertainment.
And the Celtics making a change here. Williams is checked in. And a quick look at the teams who repeatedly get the job done from the line. Boston, third.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
And he hits the first of three. And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. The Celtics have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. It's Smart on the wing. Rebounded by Joseph.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Ivy's shot is off.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Pass to Smart. Now Griffin. Boston again missing.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Diallo passes to Stewart. Out to Bagley. Lets it go from deep. The shot no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Smart, guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. Some solid defense from Stewart. Detroit has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter.
Hey, yo, right here, right here.
Here's Ivy. He's guarded by White. Pass to Diallo. Shoots. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Diallo's got 5 points. Boston has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter.
It's been so fun to watch the growth of Isaiah Stewart. This is a big man who continues to show impressive strides. Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here's Ivy. He's guarded by White. Picked by Stewart. Here's Ivy. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13. And Stewart has quickly become a valuable player in this team's rotation.
B.A., I like his hustle on both ends of the floor, and he gets after it on the glass. This guy wants to keep getting more minutes and have more responsibility.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
On the wing, Burks. The fader. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Smart passes to White. Smart, a screen on Burks. Back to Smart. Launches a 3. Drops in the 3. Smart's got 10 points here in the second half.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Pass to Joseph. And he gets the bucket. Joseph has got 16 points.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Burks against White. Griffin, a screen on Burks. White, the pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
I saw that one in Griffin's eyes. He was ready to throw that one down.
For Detroit, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Out to the right wing. Stewart finds Burks. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go. Burks has got his second basket on the night.
Burks is really good at picking his spots from outside when he's on the floor. A highly efficient shooter.
Smart outside. Pass to Tatum. Williams, a screen on Diallo. Tries again. The kick to Tatum. The 3 is up. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Down low. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 10.
This is where you want Isaiah Stewart being aggressive. He's a solid interior scorer.
Outside Tatum. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. Tatum's got 8 points here in the quarter.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, this offense is there.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
The Celtics have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Griffin, a screen on Burks. Griffin outside. Pass to Tatum. Got a piece of it.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
For three, Diallo. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Kevin Gelly's checked in for Boston. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for White. Wiseman, he's checked in for the Pistons. Diallo on the wing, pounded by Tatum. Here's Joseph. He's got 16. 5 on the clock. For three, Diallo. They get the rebound. This one for three. Sinks it from distance. Diallo's got 8.
Yeah, usually Dern is more of a finisher, but being selfless with the ball is a good thing for him in the long run.
Outside Tatum. Will it go? Oh, they something else. Wow.
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A minute 37 left to play in the third. Here's Wiseman. That shot off the mark. And Boston going the other way now. And here's Tatum. 27 points for him. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. That sends Jason Tatum to the free throw line. That one on Diallo.
The Pistons have been in rebuild mode for a while. They've stockpiled a lot of young talent. This is when things should start to come together.
The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And a switch here also for Detroit. Hayes is checked in for Joseph. There's a minute 12 left in the third. Pass to Wiseman. Over Williams. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 5 rebounds in the game. So, Smitty, you think the Pistons are ready to become the bad boys of the league again?
BA, they're not really that kind of team. They're built more around offensive firepower, not the defense and rebounding that was their trademark in the old days.
Pass to Hayes. Now here's Diallo. Fade away. Doesn't go that time.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum, shot is good. Tatum's got 32 points.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Now here's Hayes. To the middle. And Wiseman the bucket on the assist by Hayes. Hayes has got 9 assists now tonight.
A beautiful bounce pass on the deck. He put it only where his man could get it.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Pistons ahead, just dominating this one. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth, we've got Nerlens Noel. He's out there with James Wiseman. And it's Krejci in at the point. Boston shooting just 38% for this game so far. Pass to Pritchard. On the wing, Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. One thing I know players are happy about, the number of back-to-back games is way down from just a few years ago, Smitty.
Yes, indeed, B.A. About a decade ago, about a quarter of a team's games were part of a back-to-back. Now it's only about 15%. That's a change everyone likes, players, coaches, and broadcasters.
I got him, I got him.
Pass to Livers. Now Noel. Now Wiseman. Here's Magruder. Now Noel. Williams defending. Here's Krejci. Sinks the tray.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Brogdon. Banked it in off the glass.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative score in close.
Screen by Wiseman. To the left side wing. Here's Magruder. No good on the 3. Boston on offense. Outside, Williams. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. The 3-ball. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Krejci. Pass to Livers. Over Tatum. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Tatum with it. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, granted, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Outside Tatum. Man, a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Horford, he's checked in for Cavangeli. And it's White in for Pritchard. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Stewart, a screen on White. Out to Bagley. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Tatum passes to Williams. Williams on the wing. And Williams punches it home.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Joseph. And they get it back from outside the arc. Rebound Boston. Brogdon with the ball. Williams passes to Tatum. Williams a screen on Bagley. The kick out to Williams. Pass to White. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, the Pistons front office has said they want to have quality character veterans to help balance their roster, Smitty.
What they're doing, B.A., they're building an identity. You need those veteran players to teach the young guys what it takes to be a pro.
White hits them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Ivy, guarded by Brogdon. Up top, Stewart. Out to Bagley. Pass to Ivy. Stewart, screen on Brogdon. Here's Ivy. And again, the Pistons missing.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And here's Horford. Blocked! Here's Joseph. Pass to Stewart. Inside. Here's Ivy. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Hayes is checked in for the Pistons.
Pistons substitution, Killian Hayes.
And here's Boston. They're on a 15-5 run. And here's Brogdon. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got 5 assists in the game.
Nice play. Tatum consistent with that jump shot, especially off the catch.
Detroit calls timeout.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics Houston team.
Right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Duren.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Well, it didn't start out with him being in this crowd's crosshairs, but as the game went along, he kept pouring it on them. It's safe to say they don't want to see this guy anywhere near their arena for a long, long time. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that break, Coach Dwayne Casey had some advice for his team. He implored his team to fight until the end. He said, quote, "We might be up now, but we can't give the ball away. Don't let your guard down until the clock hits 0. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first 3 of the game, something to build on.
Here's Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
4th team foul.
First one falls for him.
Grant Williams at the line for 2.
And Williams drops them both. Here's Hayes. Pass to Diallo. And here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Brogdon, pass to Tatum. They double-team Tatum. Back to Brogdon. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 6 assists here tonight.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide-open man.
Bagley, a screen on White. Pass to Stewart. Now Diallo. Bagley with it. Horford covering. Bagley down low. He's against Horford. Hayes for 3. Horford pulls it in. Boston's gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this 4th quarter. Here's Tatum, and he drives in. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
The speed of Tatum's drive makes it so tough to defend. You just don't get a chance to stop him.
Hayes with it. Guarded now by Williams. Bagley for 3. Rebounded by Brogdon. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 8 in this 4th quarter. Horford, a screen on Hayes. Pass to Horford. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. And the Celtics another 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Celtics foul. Grant Williams.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Hayes. Diallo outside. Now here's Stewart. Pass to Hayes. Clock at 6. He takes it in. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Pistons lead by 10.
How does Killian Hayes get by people, you ask? He can change speeds and directions at an elite level.
Outside Tatum. Brogdon with a screen on Diallo. Here's Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I love the intensity he's brought to the floor since halftime in constant attack mode.
He makes the first. And so Tatum nails both of them. The Pistons shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Ivy. Back to Hayes. Oh, there's the alley. Horford with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Right side Tatum. Outside Williams. Boston no good that time either.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Now Hayes. Bagley, a screen on Brogdon. Diallo passes to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And Boston calls time here. The Celtics have gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the fourth. White against Hayes. There's Tatum with the 3. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. White against Hayes. Pass to Ivy. Hayes with it. There's 5 on the clock. From the arc. The shot comes out. And the Celtics going the other way now.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Tatum inside. Covered by Diallo. Tatum can't hit. Pistons shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Here's Ivy. He's guarded by White. From deep three-point range. A rebound by Jason Tatum.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Pass to Ivy. They double it with White. Here's Ivy. Williams defending. From 8 feet. And that one's long.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Tatum. And that one drops. Tatum's got 47 points.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Pass to Hayes. This one for 3. And the three-pointer goes. And the Pistons lead by 11.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And the Celtics call time here. They're trailing by 11. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth quarter here. Smart's checked in for White. Here's Brogdon. He's guarded closely. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Horford's got 3 assists now in this one. Stewart, a screen on Brogdon. To the middle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Tenacious play from Stewart inside, putting up the shot all while being fouled.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
2 shots.
Stewart hits them both. We've got 1:13 left in the game. Smart passes to Brogdon. Back to Smart. Horford, a screen on Hayes. Out to Horford. 3-pointer. Hits the 3-pointer.
And he can still do so many things for you. Big Al calmly knocking it down from distance.
And Detroit is shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. So the first one drops, and that'll put him up by 9.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 51 seconds left in the final quarter. Tatum with a screen. There's the drive, and finished off by Tatum.
And what a drive by Tatum. Striking suddenly and slamming it in before the defense can get in his way.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Pistons.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up by 9.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Bagley.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
Williams, a screen on Hayes. 3-pointer is up from Brogdon. The shot that time not on target. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Down low. It's stolen by Brogdon.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Here's Hayes. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.